Ladies and gentlemen, Studio Series would like to present Old! In the first sequel of questionable quality, Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, Jetfire appeared in the film as a wise old fart and former Decepticon, directing Sam to possibly find the Matrix and change the vibe in a journey to rip off Indiana Jones. Jetfire transforms into the same Blackbird from the Smithsonian's, or X-Men First Class. It's smaller than the original Leader, but it's still a sizable figure for the modern day. The transformation didn't get better, I even broke one of the hinges. It's a mess of bits underneath like any other Bayfilm bot, with his face clearly there. I do like the cane folded up as the landing gear with two more in the back, and tabs for the axe to sit flat. Listen, we only care about the top, and if everything stays together, it makes for a very clean form. Check out the red stripes, sculpted panel lines, vents, smooth nose, painted windows, multiple written prints that are microscopic, yellow birthmark, numbers, and label with a cancelled Looney Tunes animal. The best part? The Snoop droop. The rubbery tips of the turbines and nose can warp, but otherwise, swoosh. There's a lot being stored underneath like a baby Joey got splat, but I think the top is a fair incarnation of the Blackbird jet. Robot mode. Can't protect it! Old Man Fire still has a kick in his step. This Studio Series remake is much closer to his on-screen appearance than the original ever was. No more dark blue, it's back in black with various gray and silver details highlighting the mechanical internals like the inner legs. Maybe they could have painted the chest better, but it's so hidden with the beard anyways. I love the spine panels hunched over with the nose folded inside, as well as the turbine knees, Mercedes logo hands, and he's so big he barely fits in his own box, and it was a bigger Leader box too. The face is better defined, I can actually figure out what the mouth is, but the silver brushwork helps to highlight everything. I especially love the streaks on the spikes and beard. Eyes might be thin, but that might be an old guy thing. I love the hat though. Did someone say, "Oh, take a listen"? Head up and down, side to side, rotation, shoulders out and in, forward to back, rotation below, elbow bend, double joint, wrist rotation, hips out and in, forward to back, rotation below, knee bend, another joint, foot forward, back and tilt. Posability works well, a lot of stiff joints, and despite how much goes on with the legs, I don't feel he'll collapse under the weight. I would prefer moving fingers, the flat hands really don't work with weapons. Let's take a look at the accessories. He comes with a cane with a wheel at the bottom, like a twisted joke, it plugs in the palm, and he can also wield his God of War battle axe. Not only are these back wings adjustable, but there's a tab for weapon storage. With Optimus Prime, that's not all. He sure loves wearing a corpse. Like the film, you can create Jolt's one job to make Necrophilia Prime. Now, this fits either 2007 Studio Series or Dark of the Moon Leader Class Optimus Prime, but for that, you'll need to replace the abdomen. It's a good thing Jetfire has a spare stored. It's so much more posable and free compared to the original. Optimus gains height using Jetfire's sexy heels and legs, which are properly secured. It's so cool to pose with the Fallen, Megatron, or even Devastator. He's got giant shoulder pads and impressive jet boosters on the back. The support beam just hangs over the top, and while the back is supposed to be flat, you can open it to form wings or just change the look. You could still use Optimus's blaster or Jetfire's axe in this form. His cane folds up under the arm as a minigun, and missing from the instructions, the rest forms a giant gun with his face still there. I mean, it's a neat idea, but it's a heavy mess. It's too big for him to handle. That's what she said. Jetfire seems like an old geezer with a fart joke, but I love the alt form. Well, when it's trying to look like the original mode. And the robot form is absolutely outstanding, perhaps more than you would probably expect. I mean, they managed to do all this with the complex combined form. It doesn't always work in the best way, but the fact they pulled off as much as they did is amazing. If you have an Optimus, or just want him, I think this might be a good purchase. I'm not changing your parachute.